You're watching E.T.N. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video we're going to do part 2 of Rumorville and reviews for Shin Gojira. And boy, a lot of stuff came out today. Rightfully so, as the movie has been released in Japan. It was a midnight showing in Japan. Well, their time, midnight. Our time was obviously not midnight. But so I came home. I got all these spoiler things. Nation's been not really posting them on the Nation themselves, but there have been people sharing. And like I said yesterday, I didn't really care too much about getting spoiled for this movie because there's obviously a part of me that's still excited for the movie, and I don't want to wait till November to find out what's going on. And I just don't know when we're going to get a bootleg copy on the internet. So a lot of people on the Nation shared stuff with me, and boy, there's a lot to talk about here. Now, we're going to talk about it more in detail tonight when I live stream. It's Throwback Thursdays for games. So I'm going to pick a game, probably an RPG, something that I can pause and we can talk. But just to get right down to the nitty gritty, okay? First of all, it looks like, if this holds true, which so far it seems, now a lot of the stuff is coming from an art book, but also from people who are American who have seen the movie out over in Japan. And so far it looks like the three forms are true. Looks like that might actually be a true deal. The first seems to be indeed some sort of tadpole kind of formation. Not necessarily word for word a tadpole. Then there's a form where they're calling him Turkey Godzilla because he's kind of got like his arms folded in like a turkey. His eyes are big, not small like we see in the trailers. They're big. And yeah, he's apparently looks very, very different. I don't want to put the pictures up here because I don't want to get in any trouble. But believe me, they're out there. If you're not on the Nation, or if you're on the Nation, there's people sharing them back and forth. But I think Toho Kingdom, you can find them as well. You can find them on the internet pretty much anywhere at this point. I don't want to post them here because I don't want to get in any trouble. What else? So those are the three things. Now, another thing that I saw was his breath does have different forms, so to speak. He has an orange breath, which later becomes everything you see in the trailers basically is his final form. You know what I mean? Like Frieza. It's his final form, his final breath form. And apparently he puts on a Pink Floyd laser light show. Yes. Not only does he spit a purple beam from his mouth, but he also shoots them out his back. And I saw the picture and it looks pretty crazy. And I also want to read something that a person who saw the movie from America, and again, this could be a claim, this could be not true, but he seemed pretty sincere. He seemed very unbiased and very objective, which, you know, helps to make it a little bit more believable. He's not coming out saying crazy shit. And the person says, Shin Godzilla, let's just say this: everything you've learned about Godzilla in the past 60 years, whether it be classic Toho Godzilla or legendary Godzilla, no matter what, throw it out the window. This is a very, and I mean very different Godzilla, one that people may love or may hate. I need another viewing of the movie, this time with subtitles. I'm assuming he knows Japanese, but he probably has a hard time following, because sometimes, you know, you may learn a language, but if the people who are native to that language speak a little faster than you're used to, you can miss a lot of things. So he wants to see it again with subtitles. He says, there are a lot of unanswered questions that left me confused. Just be prepared to expect the unexpected. So it sounds to me like people that are looking for a trip down nostalgia lane with this movie are not going to get it. And it sounds like he does some crazy shit. His bottom jaw does split open, from what I've heard, as well as his mouth just opens up, I mean, wide. So he has like a radar sense and that's not word for word, but basically what happens is it's almost like a defense mechanism. Like if he's getting attacked from the back, that's when those laser beams pop out of his back to defend him. He shoots, okay, so that big scarred part of his tail, okay, he shoots a purple laser out of that. So he just sounds, I don't know what to make of all of it. I still, obviously, I'm going to see the movie again. These are not 100%, but they're sounding more and more to be truth than anything else. Because this is coming from all different sources now. This is not just coming from one spot. This is coming from different sources, but they're all telling the same story. And that's usually when you can tell that, okay, maybe this is a true thing. They're all talking about the same thing. They're all describing the same thing. So it looks like we are going to have Godzilla with 3 forms. The tadpole form is accurate. Doesn't mean he's exactly like a tadpole, but he has a first form, a second form. The third form is the form we've been seeing in the trailers. And I do know the ending. I'm not going to spoil that in case people don't want to get any more spoiled than they already are. But I can say this. It sounds like a movie that is going to be completely 100% different from any Godzilla we've ever seen. There's, and I remember reading a lot of people talking about, oh, this reminds me of 54. And the guy said, do not even think that. He said, throw that all out the window. And that's a bit of a concern, maybe for some people who are hoping for some sort of new take on some old style. It doesn't sound that way. I mean, Godzilla shooting lasers out the tails, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, when you think about the Godzilla we've had in the past, I mean, isn't he powerful enough with just his atomic breath alone? Now he's shooting lasers out his back, lasers out his tail, and then out of his mouth, his jaw slips open. I have to see it. Again, I gotta be fair. I have to see it first. It may be the coolest shit in the world. But again, we don't know. We just, and from what the pictures I've seen, it really does look like a Pink Floyd light show. The first thing I thought when I saw that movie, when I saw that part, when I saw the picture, was like, the first thing I thought was, breathe in the air. It's just like, I feel like smoking some reefer, man. I was like, wow, Godzilla's a walking laser light show. This is crazy. But we're going to talk more about this tonight in on my live stream. You guys have time between now and 9:30 to go look for it yourself. Come back tonight on the live stream. I'm going to do a throwback game. We'll do an RPG, something slow, so that way I can stop at any second and respond to people's comments. I definitely want to see what people have to say about this. It sounds pretty wild, man. It sounds pretty wild. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. You can follow E.T.N on Facebook, Twitch or Twitter, or join the Nation Facebook page. Don't forget to click that subscribe button on your way out.